Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Welcome to the White House.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
走れソリよ風のように月に腹をパドルパドル。Actually, wait, the music's kind of loud. Maybe? Maybe this car? Not for me. There we go. Wait, no, that's too low. No winning Dornians. Hello? Oh, hello? Hey, Dornian, wait a second. I have goggles and a hat on. Tomate. That's unacceptable.
Yo, buddy.
Go.
Still
7
alive.
whole streams. You're a 7-time streaker. Congratulations. Congratulations. Woo! Thornians. Thornians. Today, I come to you extra EP. Thornians, I stand before you extra heapings of EP. Not because I stayed up too late, but because there was something that I wanted to get that said that it would be opening at noon PST, which is 5 a.m. my time. So I was like, well, I just set my alarm and get up for it. Well, and I set my alarm, mind you, for 4:55. I got up. I roused myself up. I hunkered down, waited around till 5, refreshed the page. It's not available. It's an hour later. It's still not available. What did they mean by this? Why did I wake up an hour early? I could have slept in an extra 30 minutes. But what was it? It's a secret. Because it is a stream related. It is a stream related. Ooh, did you get it? It's still not even available. We're an hour later and it is still not available. I don't know if they like forgot to press the on button to let it go live. Maybe I just, because it was limited slots, so maybe it just like sold out in the moments between 5 a.m. and 5 a.m. 0.1 second. Like, wait, 1 millisecond? I don't know. And I don't know. Who knows? They just want to keep you up. It does seem that way. I think you might be right. Who knows? I have my nose, so it's not my nose. Whose nose is it? Ooh, yum, yum. I'm like, when is it going to? Maybe they made a mistake, but in that case, when is it going to open? Like, am I gonna miss my chance? What do I do? What do I do? They meant 11-12 next year, not 12-11. Oh, you know what? You're so right. You're so right. Is it pre-order situation? It's like a commission thing. It's a commission thing. So it's an individual person. So I'm more likely to believe that they just didn't set up the system correctly. Because I don't think they've done this sort of commission style before. My knowledge? I don't think. So maybe they thought that it would go live at X time. And it did not go live at X time. Boom, boom, like, maybe. Who knows? I'm gonna have to, like, keep a watchful eye out for them. To see if when they notice. Yeah, right. Dang, I got 0
Yo, buddy.
commissions. I guess no
Still
one likes
alive?
me. No! I'm willing to throw my money at you. It is actually on my second monitor.
Hey, buddy.
That's right. I just can't see it. Right there. I'll never not love that emote. People Gundam! He just looks so happy. He's so, like, that's the joy you want to have on Christmas morning. Like, it doesn't even matter, like, that you're in a box. Like, it's a box Gundam. That's how happy. That's how happy you are. He works so hard. He put all of his creativity into that Gundam box. He's so good. Adornius, how are you? How are you today? My mind is gone. It's the morning. It's the morning! Definitely played with boxes on Christmas morning. I'm trying to think, did I ever play with boxes on Christmas morning? I don't know if I ever got any really big boxes. Now that I think about it. I feel like my Christmases didn't have big presents. Then again, I have a horrible memory, so maybe. Posting pics of my Clover Gundam and the rest of Discord. I stayed up way too late. Way too late last night. Gotta get your beauty sleep. You must get your beauty sleep. Or else how else will you then transfer the beauty onto the Gundam? The Plamo. If the creator does not have their beauty, how will their work have the beauty? Finally packing my bag for Japan today. So hard to choose what needs to come with me. Yeah, packing's annoying. Packing's so annoying. When do you leave? How ahead of things are you? This board is stand up. Hold on. Ooh. Leave on the 19th.
Oh
Packing with
wow, 9
a
months
good
of
amount, right?
Tsuki donate up to stone to
Wow, 9 months time! Congratulations! Congratulations on the baby, on the sub baby. And thank you! Thank you so much. I get too distracted by the simplest things. I'm like, wow, 9 months. Bam, forget everything else. Thank you! Thank you so much for 9 months of support. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Another month longer. Bum, 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 bum. Easy by sorting microplastics for sustenance. No, seriously, no, I did get sufficient sleep. Alright, as long as you got sufficient sleep. That's what matters. I guess? Maybe? Unsure. Unsure. Min-maxing the plumber sliders. As for how I am, I'm doing pretty good. Work's good. I've been getting the things I need to get done recently. I could be a little bit more proactive, Dornians. I felt like I was gonna be proactive with the thing I'm trying to commission this morning. I was gonna be very proud of myself for waking up and then getting it done. What? Apparently Lala had other plans. Apparently Lady Lala had other plans for me today. She said not today. Waking up early is a pretty proactive move. Except I just sat here. I was like, I got it. Maybe he'll open it up any minute now. He'll open it up any minute now. So I just kind of sat at my computer. Just took in the internet. Accepted the internet for all of its internet goodness. I could have made brownies. No, that would have taken a lot more energy than I have at 5 a.m. in the morning. Also, I tried to get, what is it? I got the powdered cream for my tea. It's not sweet at all, you guys. It's not sweet at all. I'll use it up, but I probably won't buy it again. It's got not an ounce of sweetness. At least you didn't fry your eyes scrolling feeds, right? Who would do that? That's crazy. Nobody would stay up. Would wake up at 5 a.m. and then just scroll on Twitter and Blue Sky. No. Nobody would do that. That's so silly. No. 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 That's not a thing. That's definitely not a thing. I'm gonna be starting my second commission build tomorrow, doing Era Plus Lizard Kit. Ooh, I've never even heard of that. Commission kit though, that's your commission build. That's exciting. I have done one commission Gunpla thing, and that was painting for my friend. What? 50 months? That's a lot of months. That's a lot of months. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you. Wow. A very happy wah to you. Wah. Wah. You guys think we should get building? Maybe. I did not prep at all. Maybe that's what I could have done instead of browsing the internet. Should we zoom in? I feel like we were more zoomed in last time. Let's see, I can always zoom out. So this is how much we got done last time. We got him wooable. He's wooable. If we put him into a video game, Dornians, we'd be able to woo his booty. Although, wait, he doesn't have a booty, so maybe that's not quite the right way to phrase it. You can woo his abdomen. I mean, like, if that's not a wooable abdomen, I don't know what is. Whoa. If anything, he's trying to woo you with this abdomen. He wants you. Yeah, he absolutely has an hourglass figure. It's actually impossible to beat this, I feel like. He's almost, if anything, he's got awkward wine glass figure. Like, this wouldn't be part of it. It's all in the booty. His booty is the wine glass, and then this is what you would hold it by. And then this is like, I don't know, the extra frilly thing that they would add because it wants to be different. He's doing the tube man pose. The tube man? What's a tube man? Enlighten me! Imagine if Sanandra and Suzabi fusion, like in DBZ, you got lizard, got massive eating guns, and box with 900 parts. Holy, that sounds kind of. Oh wait, wacky inflatable tube man. Okay, wait, now I think I'm on the same page. If it is in fact like those, the inflatable guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got you. Woo! Yes, he absolutely is that. Look at him go! Oh wait, I moved the pieces too much. His lines are not aligned. Hello, Dr. Dr. Anime. Welcome in. Yeah, we've been talking about that in Discord. So close. I'm like waiting for him to say something about it on his socials. Be like, whoops! My comms didn't open. Sorry about that. We'll set a new time. As long as he doesn't just open it the second he notices, then I'll be fine. If he just sets a new opening time, we'll be good. Alright, we got him. I still don't like how they did his scarf, but I can live. Can we set him up? I can't get him. Get on his own. I'll have to put him face down. So he's made up of bubbles and scarf like holly. Yeah! He's very Christmas. Just oozes Christmas. And I want to get a Mandala Gundam. Sit on the joints in the arm to make them intentionally loose. And put a fan on it so it can work. I feel like if you made it... Oh wait, it's upside down. That's why it's not opening. Like, why isn't this opening? It's because I had the whole thing upside down. That would have been bad if I opened it, actually. I feel like if you standed them enough to move in a fan, they wouldn't stick together. Okay, so let's see. I think we can take the rest of these parts. We got lots of cleaning to get done. He's very Christmassy. That's totally why we're building. Basically, we're going to build him, and then... Oh my god, all these small parts. And then he's going to be the bell that we ring on Christmas and New Year's. See, I'm a genius. I'm a genius! Also, I think I was like hinting at a short yesterday. Speaking of Christmassy. I was hinting at a short that would come out yesterday. I was hinting yesterday of a short that would come out today. And then I realized that I didn't schedule that short for today. I went to go double check on the tags for it, and then I looked and I was like, wait, that's not the short I thought was coming out today. I'm very smart, Dornians. I'm a genius. I know exactly what's happening at all times. Okay, so we got this done. Ooh. Yeah, I was confused because it was the clouds. Yeah, understandable. Where is? I remember that in my brain I was like, well, I'll wait another week until we're a little bit more into Christmas vibes. Like a teeny bit more into Christmas vibes. Like, yes, it's Christmas season. But, you know, we don't have the Christmas... The Christmas vibes aren't there for everyone yet. So, wait. I just realized. Here we go. There we go. And I'll run a line of string through the inside of the arms to make them stay. Okay, that would absolutely work. Not for all of them. Like this one, it wouldn't work unless you redid the whole thing. But for all of these, I think you can make that work. Because it is just ball joints. So if you just hollow out where the original part for the ball joint was, then it's totally... Oh, wait. Wait, maybe not. It'd be a very precise thing because it is two pieces that slam together. So you'd have to make sure that you cut through them enough. I guess the string maybe could be fine. A string size. Oh, Make a Break is probably gonna die. Make a Break's gonna die. Unfortunately. I'm not gonna lie, the moment I saw that they were spending so much on advertising, I kind of assumed, like, they might get better. The game might get better. But the moment I saw that they were spending so much on advertising, like they had a huge thing at, what was it, Tokyo Game Show or something? They were hiring a bunch of big names for their music. I was like, methinks none of this is going into their budget for gaming. Like, I know you gotta make a big hype about games like that because it's all about players. But got my first Gunpla like 4 or 5 years ago. I still haven't finished it. It was supposed to be a test Gunpla as the first one. Did you buy more after that? I mean, if you bought it and you didn't finish it and then you just need to test it, you can still finish it and you can start anew. It's still possible. There's still time. Supposed to be putting this on. C4. That's not the wrong. I saw that leaked picture, but I'm pretty sure that was a. Oh yeah, that was. As far as I'm fairly certain that was a. There was a fake like Blue Sky account because they never made an official Blue Sky account, so someone just took up their name and made a fake one. Okay, yeah. Let's check and see with the fan. Is whether the fan will be powerful enough to propel the arms upward. I'm spitballing wacky concepts without considering the logistics for funsies. The pieces are light enough where I think it could work. I mean, like, you breathe on these things and they fly away, right? Makeup break is in a rough spot right now. But we'll see if it lasts more than Gundam Evolution. Okay, so Gundam Evolution lasted 11 months? I got gifted like 4 others? People are like, that guy likes that door and he likes Gunplug. Quick, get them. And once again, too heavy on balances for esport crowds. Where have I seen this before? The other thing that I thought was very weird with Mecha Break was it feels like they focus a lot on like their like in-game characters that they give you for like special releases and stuff. But then like it feels like they're trying to make their own world in the same sense how League of Legends has like their whole lore going on, and they're trying to make you like those characters enough to like buy them, but then there's like nothing for it. They're like, wow, pay to roll to get this specific character. It's like, who? Who? We make our own characters in the game. Why do I care? Basically what I'm saying is I wish that they would use the same exact engine and assets to make a single player game. Really, that's what I've been saying from the beginning. And I will continue to say that even after it closes. I will pray that they use all of the assets and plot line to create a single player game. Is that so much to ask for, Dornian? I don't think so. This one was the builder's try. Ooh, that's a good one. I feel like build fighters and build fighters try kits are usually pretty good test kits. But now you have a bunch of other test kits. Now you can test a whole bunch of things. Thanks, people who gifted them to you. Never see the outside the 5-second window screen. Show us the outside world. That's the Mandala Gundam coming along. It's coming pretty well. We will probably not be progressing much today, since I did not prep at all. That's okay. We're just chilling, Dorians. We're just chilling. Ooh, I want to clean this more. This is most likely going to be visible in some extent, or in some way. Also, Dornians! Guys, tomorrow we're gonna get an announcement for Armored Core 6 DLC, right? 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 That's how it works. Surely the speculators are right. Surely. I'll make a summoning circle. I don't have much Armored Core 6 stuff, but I think I have enough to do some sort of summoning. Okay, so we take this. Hmm? Oh, okay. Please. Yeah, then we can forget all about Mecha Break. Although it's not like Armored Core 6 PvP is doing much better. I'm gonna finish Armored Core 6 because I'm bad at the game. You can finish it. If I can finish it, you can finish it. It's all about being open to completely changing your build. Unless you're on challenge runs, in which case that is not an option. But if you just want to finish the game, it is all about exiting a level and changing up your build to be exactly what will take down your enemy. Be like, oh, you're weak to this? Wow. I've been wanting to play Armored Core. It looks fun. I've played 6 and then the very first Armored Core that came out in 1997. Both were very fun. Very different experiences, but like both very, I don't know, exhilarating. I've actually been thinking about playing the other Armored Core that's available. What is it? What's the next one that's available on PlayStation Network? We finished the first one, and then they have 2 others available. I think one of them was like Phantom something, and one of them's Arena something. One of those. I'm like, maybe we should. Maybe we should play those soon. Master of Arena. Yeah. What if we got that? I'm just an old type. I can't keep up with these other pilots. I'm just a mechanic. I can't game. Except there were a couple instances where I absolutely gamed. I had my gamer moments in that game. One of my favorite gaming moments is still from Armored Core 6. I will never get enough of first timing the last boss. Beautiful. Absolute peem. The bee's knees even. Armored Core Project Phantasm and Master of Arenas. Yeah, so whichever one, I feel like Master of Arenas is next. Whichever one is technically is like next that was released. That is the one that I would want to play next. Okay, so we got that done. terrible to pieces. But I guess that's fine because it doesn't take that long to cut these out. Project Phantasm was next. Wait, Phantasma, there we go. Alright, then that's the one we'd be playing next. Although I'm pretty sure Master of Arena has one of my more favorite songs, if I recall correctly. Want them to continue with the naming convention. With 4 for answer, 5 verdict. Yeah, same. I feel like I remember coming up with something that fit for 6. I think they'd have to do the same thing they did with V and Verdict Day, though. I don't think they can play around with 6 too much. Six. You know, I got nothing. Indivisible. Yeah, if they mess with V and I, it's very easy. Far easier. And if they have to stick to this is very closer to me. Oh my god. When Armored Core 7 comes out, it's all over. It's all over for us. Are you gonna play every Armored Core game? Or just the canon ones in each timeline? Whatever is easily available. Since I'm not doing like a gauntlet run through them all kind of thing, I kind of do just want to play what's like available right now. Basically, I want to tell... Is it Sony that has them? Bandai and Sony? That I appreciate that they are releasing them on the Classic Store, and that they should release all of them on the Classic Store so I can buy them and have them easily. Since it's super impossible to play any of the Armored Cores legally. Like, yes, emulation is there, but it's kind of so sad that we've only got Armored Core 6, Armored Core, Phantasma, and Arena. We have 4 Armored Cores that you can easily get. Now wait. What's up? Huh. Do they all have cannons? I think they do. But I guess it's more like basically Armored Core 2. I guess like the introductory to each timeline? Just wait, I need to refresh. It's still closed. Paying for Steam ports of other AC games. Literally just anything. Anything! Let us throw our money at Armored Core. Is it that hard to understand? Is it that hard? I'm sure they made some money with 6. There's no way it wasn't at least enough to make some money for them. Still waiting for a new Mega Man game to happen. When was the last new Mega Man game? It's supposed to come on. So maybe I'll hold off on that. Maybe I'll hold off on it. Mega Man 11? When was that though? $2018! Oh, we're getting up there then. It's been a while. Didn't they say though that Capcom was like, we're gonna focus on Mega Man, Ace Attorney. Yeah, Capcom's gonna be in charge of Ace Combat now, you guys. How does that sound? And one other game series. And for Mega Man, it's like there's not really much left. I feel like they can port. Mega Man's got pretty big availability. So, like, what? I feel like it's gotta be a new game. But. When was the last Ace Attorney? Not counting the one that was switched for the Great Ace. Yeah, that's a good question. A while, I feel like. I feel like it's been quite a while. But Capcom claims they want to make Mega Man and other old game like IP Resident Evil. But I'll believe it after. I'll believe it if that ever happens. I refuse to have them toy with my emotions again. Was it Resident Evil? Because it was like a couple days ago that they said it. It was specifically Mega Man, Ace Attorney, and then one other one. Resident Evil seems weird since they've been doing a bunch of Resident Evil stuff already. I feel like it wouldn't be that. It's been 84 years. I'd believe it. I'd believe it. DMC, that's right. Devil May Cry is the other one they were talking about. Spirit of Justice was on 3DS 2016. So have they not made a game for Switch? Has there not been a Switch-specific Ace Attorney game? That's kind of crazy. I don't know if I should be concerned that I read that as Bofa. Like, Bofa? These nuts? Is this a D's nuts jokes? Am I too gone? Is it over for me, Dornians? Did I just wrap it up? Did I just take myself out back? The Great Ace Attorney was for Switch? I've only played the first part of the first. So I think I did finish the first case, but it was in Japanese on my phone. They had the first Great Ace Attorney case available in Japanese on my phone before I became a VTuber, and I played that. And I don't think I'd be able to get through it again without trouble. So don't worry. Whenever we play the Great Ace Attorney, because I do own that game and I do want to play it. I probably won't be any smarter than I was when I played it originally. I don't know how the Great Ace Attorney games ended. I know there's 2, and don't tell me how they ended. But I am curious if they could continue it. So I feel like they might have possibly be in the Dead Horse for the original series. Like it just, they brought in a new guy, and then the new guy. Oh. Hold on! It's open. Hold on, Dornians. Can't show you my keyboard or else it might explode. Ah! Da. God, I can't type as easily with gloves on, so I have to look down at my keyboard. Comms when comms are open. Add file. This is first come, first serve. Which is terrifying. It's terrifying, Dornians. Top 10 things I don't want to read. When it comes to dealing with time zones, first come, first serve. No, please, no! So scared right now. I might be fine. We'll see. Somebody said the BOF earlier. I've never heard of those. RPG series? RPG? think they're pretty good. People really like Tube. Like I said, I have no idea. I haven't played it. Well, maybe it's time to play it. Sorry, guys. Wait, let me put him here so you can use at his video. We are really not gonna get a lot done today. Oh my gosh. Ah! My keyboard is like just far enough away, apparently, that it keeps like slightly disconnecting for a second.
Welcome to the White House.
Hello! I never did good Dornings! Oh, I'm a bad mechanic, Dornians. I'll get to that in a second. Okay, let's see. Type like you've never typed before. Can't spell my own name. It's over. More! You gotta streak more. You need to streak more. Now to make sure that I put in my email correctly. Okay. I think it's good. Okay, now you press submit instead of clear form. Yippee! Alright, now I want to see what he said on his socials once he realized that it did not go through. No, he just opened it up late! It's okay. I'm here. I got it. I'm in. I didn't have to wake up at 5 a.m. Dornians. I didn't. Alright. That is done. We're all good. Now we can get back to building. Ooh. The scarf really does make it difficult for him to just like hang out. Okay, let's see. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, so I guess it was just the around 12 is when I'll open it thing. Around noon when he said he would open it. It's been 2 hours since then. What? Thank you, Futaba! Thank you for the bitty.
Hey, buddy.
The buddy. Right. You reminded me. See, guys, this is how awful my memory is. I'd already forgotten that I freaked out about not doing good mornings. Ahem. Good morning. Oh my god, wait. Did I not clear? I did not. Okay, here we go. Good morning. G! Good morning. Naudicon, good morning. Nillard, good morning. Cloudforce, good morning. DJ, good morning. Thomas, good morning. Tachikoma, good morning. Haku, good morning. Spade, good morning. Vaso, good morning. Futaba. Good morning, friends. Now I will clear out. What? Is this my punishment? I deserve this. This is my punishment, isn't it? Yeah? Alright, I'll accept it. As long as you understand that it is in fact punishment worthy. That means you know. That means you know that it's not a good thing. That means you understand that it's a bad thing. I feel like they went all out with the emote switches for this year. Okay. Really endeared to it. He's very. I almost missed that. I almost missed that. But I see it. I see you. Alright. Alright. But. The fact that you didn't. What? What am I? You didn't do it on purpose? Deer is it's right there. Like I know you endear. You're endear to it. Reindeer? Did you make a pun without realizing? You're so smart. He's got basic helmet. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoy it. At least the Dornians can enjoy it. This is my punishment. Okay, these probably don't matter in terms of press marks. Alright, so that's right, I moved that section. Okay, but now I can put it back. So we gotta take these, which did I clean these?
Hey, buddy.
The Dorning Clam! So I didn't wave to everyone. Hi! I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna leave this off for now. It makes it easier for us to enjoy him. If he doesn't have his scarf on. I think I can tell we cleaned this in well enough. So we put... Is there a difference? Oh, is there a difference between these two? say no. I'm gonna say no. I don't see any difference between them. And I am a master gun player. So what I say is correct. Oh wait, hold on. No, I'm wrong. There is a difference, but thankfully they show us that in the booklet. Thank God. Okay. Hmm? Are these not the right pieces either? These pieces. Master? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're not getting much done today. Did I just completely forget this whole section? I must have. Okay, so this is 2. Oh, they're both 2. Okay, it don't matter. I somehow just completely forgot about this. These pieces. I have everything else cut out. Can always give it to God Gundam. God Gundam. Chillin'. Excuse you? That's a burning Gundam? We don't take the Lord's name in vain here. Also, is my helmet not going away? Has it not been 3 minutes? Did it break? Oh, you redeemed it. Oh, okay, there it is. Yes, yes. Alright, it's not broken. You guys just hate me! I see how it is. If you take a look at the box, it says a G Gundam. Does it actually? GF13044NNP. I mean, Zaku 1 is your favorite Gundam. Zaku 1 is not a Gundam! Now you're really taking the Lord's name in vain. Our Lord and Savior Gundam. Wait, is it? Is Zaku 2 a Gundam? No! No. Not a, no. No. Isn't it just a mech? It is a mobile suit. Ahem. Wait, hold on. Do I have a button for this? I don't. Hold on. I know what I must do. Give me a second. Totomate. Where is it? There we go. Ahem. Ahem. In the Gundam universe, specifically the Universal Century universe, not not all mechs are called Gundams. In fact, the Gundam is specifically used for in the UC Universal Century. It is actually used for the Victory V project initially. And all other suits are called mobile suits because they are in fact giant mechanical suits that are mobile. That's right, they're called Transformers. I want there to be one day a Gundam that does call them Transformers and then everybody gets angry. Need to get you Coke bottle glasses. I feel like they were just, what is it? They're part of the sock VTuber group now. They made Coke bottle glasses assets that I could probably use. Yomi was her name? She's like a mad scientist. So cool, son of a bitch. I think she has Coke bottle glasses assets that are available. I should grab those. Actually redeem could then activate those as well. Leroy, good morning! Also, Basta, did I wish you good morning? I forget. It's been 6 minutes. Oh wait, no, that was something different. Good morning, Leroy. You did good. A big fan of her design. She's got a very good design. Right, that's clean. Let's clean this. If you're worried about having missed anything for the build, don't worry. We haven't gotten much time. Is the bonk redeem? So anything that throws at me has a likelihood to break because the throwing system just doesn't work for some reason. Sometimes it just disconnects in the middle of stream for no reason. And the person keeps updating. But for some reason it always dies even with updates. I kind of feel bad for them. He's alright, just small. Is it working? Let's see. Oh yeah, it is working. Is bonk working? Yeah, they're both working. You just gotta pay attention. You gotta use your eyes. On the legs, I think it's because the tracking for some reason, it just like messes up every time and I'm too lazy to fix it every time I open it. Like I'll reset it to be on me and then the next time it'll be like in a completely different place. So you just get to hit different parts of me at different streams. That's all it means. Okay, so first thing we do is put this here. Interesting. Like so. Am I supposed to keep this on? And then we put this together. am I supposed to do this? Oh, please, everything just stay. Stay where you need to be. Then we want to... Interesting. How does this work? Okay. It's kind of janky in how it moves. Like it's not, it doesn't, we won't just open it. We have to like lift out and then, because the mechanism to move it up and down is like diagonal. So in order to open this up, we can't just open it like that. We have to lift it specifically and then, yeah, so you have to like lift it like that diagonally. Hard. But it works as long as you remember. That's the important part. Da-da-da. I think this will end up getting covered anyway, but just in case. Bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. It still didn't really buff out what I wanted to buff out. Oh well. Hopefully it gets covered. But it looks pretty good so far. Now we get to find out if I didn't cut out other things. I like missed this whole section. What is going on? I feel like I did. Wait, no, I got this. I'm pretty sure. That looks like I don't have it. So much stuff. I'm gonna leave it on. The Christmas spirit is stored in the ball, Verka. No, it's stored in the mandala. God darn. Trust me, I know my stuff. 35 streak. That's a lot of streaking. That's a lot of streaking. Adoru. I don't know why, but for some reason the number 35 like reminds me of sour candies. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? There's got to be something that makes sense for this in the recesses of my brain that I just don't understand. Like, the easiest would be to blame it on a commercial, but nothing is coming up. I can't think of any commercial that utilized the number 35 for candy. For 35 grams of sugar in sour belts, surely. Is that how many? It doesn't seem like enough for candy. Of course, Christmas spirit is stored in the most Buddhist Gundam ever. Yeah, of course. Of course. That's how Christmas spirit works. Christmas! They might want you to think that it's religious. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Christmas, I've stolen it and made it not religious. Well, no, there is religious Christmas, but I celebrate the non-religious Christmas. So that way everyone could celebrate. We don't care about no stinky guy's birthday. It's all about family time and presents. And as we discussed yesterday, the sweets. It's all about the sweets, Dornians. We'll never know. Yeah, it's true. 35 could be the sugar content. It could be some food dye. Coloring. It could be that one time I was allowed to buy like 35 bags of candy and I just don't remember that. Like, there's always those candy shops available. They used to be in malls. They probably aren't in malls because malls don't exist anymore. But like, where you can get a bag and you can fill the bag with however much candy you wanted. I always thought those were super cool until I actually went when I realized like I don't like any of the candy that they usually don't, or that they usually have available at those places. And I was like, huh. I actually don't want anything here. Because it's all like really generic stuff. And I'm not a generic candy kind of gal. I need my specifics. Oh, it's Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. I mean, you can make Brussels sprouts fairly sweet. Oh, interesting. So the pieces we just added. This is awkward. They gave us ways for this to close even more. But that's making it hard for the bottom to... Actually... This thing's kind of hard to close all the way. Maybe they'll teach me later how to properly close it. I saw a cool documentary recently about how they're turning certain old malls into mixed use housing. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. They are like huge plots of land with tons of parking. So I feel like that makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. Alright, we're not done here yet. Ah, it's stuck. There you go. So then we take this piece. Finally, a piece that I've already cut out. Ah! Chocolate-covered Brussels sprouts for stocking stuffers. The only reason that wouldn't make it a good stocking stuffer is because if you made that from scratch, the chocolate would most likely melt while it's in the stocking. If you bought them, then they would probably be tempered correctly. So that would be fine. But if you're making them, then you should probably not make them stocking stuffers and just give them to the person yourself. Because they would melt otherwise and they'd be all grody. And you don't want that. Real estate is more valuable because if they demolish the mall, then it'd be unused land. Yeah! But it's not cool. They're doing it near my town. It's such a mess. Traffic is so much worse. Just because they're building it? If it provides more housing, then I don't care how what's it called? Inconvenient it is for the building process. There needs to be more affordable housing. Same time countries have a mixed use like that for centuries. There just needs to always more affordable housing for everybody. But that is true. And we need to get rid of that law that says there's supposed to be a certain amount of parking for every store and stuff. Dumb! Dumb laws! Then this goes here. That's about right. An outlet housing situation. So it's still a mall? Oh god, wait. That opened up. Ah! Oh, there's still malls? Oh yeah, then maybe they wouldn't be affordable. Because then they're like condominiums. Yeah, wait, it's not as cool if they're not... If they're just like fancy housing, then it's not as cool. Because I think what is it? Irvine? Is that? That's a fancy place. They've got... That's a really fancy place. They've got malls and then they've got like housing right next to it. They gotta make it affordable housing. Maybe it is affordable, but it's just small. Hey, I've been bonked. Why are you bonking me? Why are you doing that? I keep blinking when the bonk comes. So we did that. Wait, no, I still keep closing it. Too early. I don't know why I have so much difficulty with opening that side. This is like so much difficult.
to the White House.
Alright, there you go. To probably work there, I can also afford to live in a space that'd be the most optimal thing. Yeah, that would be really cool. As a good dawning Nado P and good dawning Omega Ultima. Wait, I just realized, do you want it to be called Ultimax? No, it's just Omega Ultima. Are you sure? That X is looking pretty prominent at the end of your name, Mr. Ultimax. Then what's the X doing there, huh? Explain the X. Explain the X right now. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax? Is that a thing? Well, the new housing being developed is not affordable, like at all. Even use illegal eminent domain to kick out the— ew, gross! Omegax. Omegax. Gax. Gex? Boom, 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 boom. Fine! I will be Omega Ultima underscore X. You gotta still have the X. You gotta still have the X. Gex? Not like this. Wait, you don't want to be Gex? He's so cool. He ends up with the girl, like, every time. I think? I watched a documentary on Gex, but I don't remember it now, clearly. I just remember the shock and awe of learning that, like, he's actually got, like, a properly formed backstory about why he is the way he is. I don't know if I want to be a 90s gaming mascot for a failed console, but wait! Wait! It was for a console? I thought it was just his own thing. Was it? He was for the 3DO? And then did they port him to other stuff? Because they're like, ooh, this ain't doing so hot. Or was it that then later games just came out? Oh. Poor 3DO. But see, he survived his console. I feel like that's a testament to how strong Gex is. He overcame the adversities of being stuck on a dying console. Japan got all the cool 3DO games. Isn't that how it always is? There's so many times where it's like, wow, this is a cool retro game. It only came out in Japan. Curses! Like, Metal Slayer Glory. That, I mean, that's not 3DO, but that's a game that only came to Japan. Like, name a more iconic duo than a super amazing video game only ever came out in Japan. Okay, now I can close it. So basically, they want you to close it first, and then they want you to push it down. Look, you can see his waist poking out. GDO were interested in having him as their mascot, but Gremlin weren't interested. Gremlin? Is that the creator? I have to have a way to think of Saturn 2. Sunrise series that is also developed by Hajime Yatate. This Hajime Yatate guy sure has his fingers in a lot of IPs. I wonder just who he is. Surely he's real. So we got that. Now we do something with Gremlin Crystal Dynamics. It's kind of crazy to turn down being having your character be a mascot. I guess you'd be afraid of losing control of what said character is doing. Like once it becomes a mascot, you don't have as much say, I feel like, in what happens. This looks like it's One Piece, honestly. He slid in so nicely. And they look so flush with the rest of the piece. You like me. And now we get this. He lived in the PAL region because he was with Leslie Phillips. Remind me who Leslie Phillips is. Nothing like edgy 90s character going buttersmooth James Bond-esque before going right back. I do remember them saying that in the documentary I watched. Oh, that they had different voice actors. I don't remember being surprised by the voices though. The Sorting Hat very funny. That does actually help. That does actually tell me the kind of voice he has. What? I saw a notification. What was it? Shh. Okay. I thought it was the other Leslie. So interesting that Leslie was a guy name and now it definitely isn't. I feel like I mean maybe there still are, but I feel like every Leslie I know is a girl now. And it was like very much a dude name before. But yes, I'm definitely thinking of Leslie Nielsen. That's what I thought first when I saw the name. But the fact that there's two dudes with the name Leslie. Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, okay, I put both in. God, everything fits so nicely in this. Oh right, no links. Yeah! Leslie was a popular, but it's so interesting that now it's just not. Like, not even do we not have like dude Leslies. We hardly have any like lady Leslies either. It's so funny that just names just completely run out of popularity and then they just die. Lady Leslie. And then for this. Ooh. It's all fitting together so nicely. It's a very satisfying build. I can't believe everyone is naming their child Sephiroth. Wasn't there's the character, I feel there's the baby from the vampire novel. Very popular vampire novel. I feel like there's a bunch of people that were naming like their kids after that baby. Look at that little green guy. I love my son, Rambo Robocop. I told you guys before that when I was a kid, I wanted to name my kids like Espeon. I wanted to name a daughter Espeon. From Twilight? Yeah. I don't remember what the name is, but I remember there was people that were naming their kids. I mean, there's probably a lot of people that name their kids after Twilight characters. Probably. Edward? No. It's Edward's baby. Edward has a baby with the main character, and apparently that people were naming their kids after that baby. What next? This! I need this next. Wait, you should say, oh, Bella. Yeah, Bella is the main character's name. So Bella and Edward have a kid, and that was the popular name, apparently, or a popular name. Renesmee. Yeah. Like it was a name to her. It wasn't like conspicuous enough that nobody would notice. It'd be like, oh my god, you name your child after Twilight. Anyway, the X is my disappointment over someone already taking my name on Xbox 360, not unlike this platform. Sag. It's like if I ever wanted to change my username for VTubing, I would have to like search far and wide, because one pet peeve I have with creators is when their name isn't the same on everything. Dornians. It's a Kimmy B. Dorney. You can look it up anywhere. And if it's not there, that means that I'm not there. But it is available everywhere I go. But there are creators out there that have different names. Because they can't... Like, I get it. It's difficult to get the same name everywhere, and you kind of want the same name. So you settle on other things closer. But no! If I was to ever create a new name, I would make sure that it's available on everything that I main on. to search your name? You know, it's really easy to just put the username in the .com address. You just go to your profile and then you type in the name at the top of the address that you want, and then you press enter. And then if it comes up saying, there is no account for this username, then BAM! The name's not taken. If a user comes up with a profile, then that name is taken. You can basically do the same for anything. For Twitter, for like Blue Sky. Well, Blue Sky's different. Blue Sky's a little different because they've got their dot whatever, which I really dislike. I get why people like it, but when you want to tag someone on Blue Sky and you have to put their whole entire name, including the domain name, it looks so silly. It was unique enough that I don't have to worry about it getting taken. Yeah. Yeah, I think my full username is unique enough where I never have to worry about it. Like, the thing that I'd have to worry about is people taking it intentionally. I don't think I'm big enough for that yet. So can we use Blue Sky? Yeah! I forget, do I even... I think I have it linked below in the About section. I don't really like use it more. It's more because I know that there are people that completely left Twitter. So I am there mainly for them. Twitter will always be my go-to. But yeah, that method of just typing in usernames into addresses is how I made sure that I had my Twitter and Twitter and Twitch address. Because I have changed my name once. I have changed it once. I did used to be TBD VTuber before I decided on my name. Why do people want to stay on Twitter? Because that's where everyone is. Because that's where our established followings are, and that's where the established followings stay. Plus, I don't have that bad of a time on Twitter. Yeah, it's the very sad truth. Not to mention, Blue Sky doesn't have the one feature that I like desperately need, which is scheduled posts. Ooh. I'm like, yeah, I can use external stuff, but I don't want to. I don't want to have to use external stuff to do things that are just kind of like normal for most social media sites nowadays. But unfortunately, if you don't already have a big followage on Twitter, the algo hates you unless you buy premium. I'm doing pretty okay. Isn't Twitter now AI stuff? Everything is. Everything is actually. Like, yeah, Blue Sky doesn't have the Twitter usage of your images. But the thing that went into the rules about them being able to use your stuff for AI is unfortunately everywhere. It's everywhere. Most places where you upload stuff have a clause where they're allowed to use it as they please. It's in most of them. And I feel like most people that are uploading to Twitter or Blue Sky have also been using Google Drive, which I'm pretty sure does the same exact thing. Like, basically what I do is when I upload other artists' art on Twitter, actually no, anywhere really, I just glaze it. I glaze it. Like, if it's my own art, I don't care because I'm not like an artist, and it's usually doodles. But if it's other artists' work, it's easy to just run it through glaze. Have you seen that they're pitching for AI generated product placement instead of advertising for streaming? I'm curious how legal that is. For certain things. Because I don't think they can have that for children's TV. I think you have to... I know in some countries it's like absolutely illegal to advertise specifically to children, so they'd have to not do that. But then I want to say in America, you have to have a clear indicator of when the ads start and the TV show ends. Unless that ended, which is very possible. I feel like at one time. The ads can now hack your phones. Now, I mean, anything really can. A link can. If you click an ad, then you are leaving yourself open, but anything can. So it should not be legal because it's using a person's likeness. Probably hasn't. True. Yeah, really, honestly, the biggest problem with AI is that the laws aren't keeping up. That's the actual biggest problem. The crazy thing is, so it's like, yeah, certain things make the algorithm go doo-doo for Twitter. But then, guys, then there's moments to where that's absolutely not true. What is it? When I posted me celebrating us getting 400 views on my cover. And then afterwards, I posted the link to it, and that got just as many views. I posted as a reply, and replies usually don't get as many views as the OG post, because it's a reply. And it was a reply that was a link outside of Twitter, and it got the same exact amount of views. That tweet and the OG tweet got the same amount of views. Like, I like to think that the algorithm is actually a joke. There is no algorithm. It's all in our head. algorithm is just a silly willy. It doesn't require you to click on it when it plays you're already hacked. Where are these ads? And how did they get past checking? The mall I used to work at started AI generating people for billboards instead of doing actual shoots. See, how is that legal? That's my thing, is how is that legal? Because I guess it's for specific products. Because it's like, don't ads have to represent... But it has to show what you're actually getting. I thought... It's like for food ads, they make them all like gussied up and crazy looking, but they do actually have to be the food. It doesn't look like what you get at the restaurants all the time, but it is the actual food. I just got in trouble because they used someone's likeness from online. Stop! Because it's not illegal yet? No, I thought it was. I'm pretty sure in America you're not allowed to show advertisements with, I want to say food specifically. I don't know if it's for all products, but like for food, that isn't the actual food, because then it's false advertising. Like, there's literally false advertising is an actual like legal thing in America. So I don't know how AI is getting away with it. I don't know how they're bypassing that law. God, this looks so clean. And then all of this, so I don't even have to worry. Oh, okay, it does show a little. They could have easily gotten around that. Okay, so you can kind of see it. There's the stress mark is here. Where they connected is here. But when you put it in, the back of this is what you don't see. So why did they not just put the connection piece back here instead of up here? Then you wouldn't have to worry about stress mark. Oh, I dug into that too much. But I need to go back, Dornians. I need to go back to the museum, the Gunpla Museum, and I need to show them. I need to show them how it's done, even though this was my worst section. Doing the layouts for the Plomo runners was my worst section when it came to the little games that they had for everything. It's okay, Dornians. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Trust me. Trust me. I want to like buff it out, but I don't have my nail. Hello. The Dorning Noodle. That's not coming out. Curses. Oh yeah, it didn't write what I was building. This whole time it hasn't been here. What would you do if New Gundam featured AI? I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't buy it. I'd have nothing to do with it. Thankfully, most art-related stuff in Japan is pretty anti AI. Is it you think a tournament about speed building Gunpla would be cringe? I think a tournament for like 30-minute missions would be interesting. I don't think it'd be a tournament. Or if it's just, I guess, is it a tournament if it's all at like the same time? A bunch of people duking it out. Boom, boom. It can be. That'd be very interesting. The problem would be, because you can build things really quickly, but unlike a jigsaw puzzle, the level of cleanliness would change. So like, you can just rip all the parts out and slap things together, but like, is it really done if like all the nubs are still on there? Like, there would have to be testing. Yeah, you'd have to be like rated on that, and then I feel like actually it would have to be like a versus thing. But then would the other person stop? Yeah, I guess once one finishes, both would stop, and then they'd have to assess the winner to see if it's up to quality. And then if it's not, then they gotta go back. And they gotta keep going. That's what it would have to be. Yeah, I don't think a big mass one would work because then they wouldn't be able to properly assess. Like, they could make everyone stop, but you can't make sure that everyone is actually stopping. It could be cheaters. So we're still gonna race for PMW? Well, obviously we're doing. Yeah, and that's a little bit like more lax. Like, I feel like for charity speedrunning building, you don't care about how it looks. And I think if you wanted to make it like a big event, you know, you'd want to be a little bit more proper. Speed building with proper nub cuts and all that. You'd probably have to get really specific though as to what's allowed. Because some things are unavoidable, like certain stress marks, if they appear, like you just kinda gotta deal with them. But then what if it's like that's like a move. Because a certain amount of stress marks are allowed, then you just like haphazardly start nipping away at things. It's all very intense, Dornians. It's all very intense. I feel like we can get into like game speedrunning to where it's any percent, and it's just like nobody cares about the nubs. Nobody cares about stress marks. Like, you can just rip those bad boys out. and then there's like 50% to where it's straight builds. It's straight builds, but it needs to look good. And then there's like full clear, where you actually have to paint and detail your kit while speedrunning. Because I could work faster if I really wanted to, but I don't. I already mess up enough as is. going slow. There's a local competition a few years back in my city. There's part is that some people brought in FGs and others HGs. There wasn't a standardized model. They didn't give everyone. See, that's the kind of thing where it's like, if you're going to do a speed run of model kits, then you have to provide everyone with a kit the day of. You do a blind build until the months in advance. Yeah, as long as they don't have the kit themselves. I feel like it would be up to the organizer to provide the kit. Otherwise, like, people... Who knows? There could be cheaters out there that would, like, pre-cut some of the bits. Just a little bit to speed themselves up depending on the prize pool. Never know, Dornians. Dastardly villains are everywhere. They're hiding in every corner of the world. So, yes. These, I think we actually end up taking out. Maybe I shouldn't. Imagine the headline, though. What, for cheating? For cheating in a Gunpla speed building competition? Or just the competition in general? Extra, read all about it! First official, actually, if it was to happen to anywhere, it'd be Bandai's first international speed running or speed building competition. Extra, read all about it. Bandai's first international speed building competition ends in disaster as multiple entries rigged their kits. Multiple entries rigged their kits to be slightly cut before the actual race, leading to illegitimate results across the board. Built is our shambles. Like the guy who cheated. What guy that cheated at Donkey Kong? Why would you cheat at Donkey Kong? Don't cheat. Donkey Kong's the villain originally, not you. Top 10, all disqualified. Like, I feel like it would 100% happen at a Bandai event because they just wouldn't think about people cheating like that. And like, but Japan would never. In Japan, nobody would ever come into an event like this and cheat. Why would anybody ever do that? People don't just come from the internet and cheat. Nobody does that. did get some stuff done. Today was... I mean, this is... Well, they'll probably just connect, right? Yeah, so we can connect him. We can get his body together. He still doesn't have a head. Kind of shocking how late into the build they have you build his head. I feel like for HGs it's usually not that late. I feel like they're treating him special because he's a weirdo. I feel like he's getting special treatment when he is. He's just a weirdo, a little freak. Is it weird that after saying that my mind immediately thought of Kojima? What is my mind trying to tell me, Dornians? Why is it that after I say the word little freak that my mind instantly thinks of Hideo Kojima? Kinda odd. Freak! There he is. I mean, who makes a game and then takes a destructive device, the most destructive device throughout multiple series, and then sticks it into another game of theirs and calls it the same exact thing, but now it's a cute little guy. It's a cute little helper guy. Who does that? Kojima. Padoru? Padoru Kojima? Oh, that's something we need. That's like if I was an interviewer, Dornians. If I was an interviewer, like for either filmed or recorded interviews, every time I got to interview Kojima, I would have him say one line of the Padoru. Not line. I'd make sure that in the interview he says one word of Padoru. And then I would slap all of those together so that I can make him sing it. Probably the most difficult word would be to get him to say would be Padoru. I would just have to make him like repeat after me. Like, excuse me, Kojima? Mr. Kojima, have you heard of Padoru? They'd be like, Padoru? Padoru tte nani? Padoru tte kitakoto arimasen. I feel like in Japan you could absolutely be assured that they would repeat it. I would not be able to be so sure that I could get an American or English-speaking person to say Padoru. But in Japanese, I feel like I might be able to. And what if he knows Padoru? He'd be like, ah, Padoru! Pado? What is it? What is she actually saying? Does Padoru mean anything? In context? Is she saying paddle? Or puddle? An English person have him say puddle. Isn't he actually pretty good at English though? Rosa Westabu, I feel like he might be able to say puddle. And even if he said paddle, it wouldn't be the same. We needed specifically to say it in Japanese. Padoru. Padoru, padoru. I think we end up taking these out, but not for a while. Paddle context is right. Because let's see. Hashire sori o. So it's talking about a sleigh. The sleigh is sledding. Hashire sori o. Kaze no you ni. So let's see. The sleigh is sleighing. A sleigh. Sleigh is going as fast as ON. That part I don't know. Wait, no, Tsukimi Harao is the school, right? You see the school name in there. Tsukimi Harao. Padoru, Padoru. I think the second part doesn't make sense. I could be wrong. She probably forgot that. She probably did. Because I think the name of the school for the Fates the Night series is Tsukimi Harao. Because remember I went to go check why it says my name. And I was like, huh? Huh? Did someone say Padoru? Yes. I still like that, like, every time I look at other people's Padoru emotes, they're like slowly chill spinning. And then you look at my emote, like, I can't be chill! All of my emotes where I'm dancing or moving are just like, they're like incredible speeds. I don't understand being chill during the ends. What is it like? I'm just not a chill guy. I'm like quite the opposite, actually. Quite the opposite. Tsukimi be moving. I've been told by many people in Japan that I'm quite wiggly. This may be another sign that I have ADHD. But I have been told in Japanese they call it nori nori. They're like, wow, you're quite nori nori. I'm like, what do you mean? Wiggly? Huh? Me? Me? Wiggly? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Time to hit the gym. With that, I don't think that would fix me being wiggly. Like, I'll just start, like, bopping to a song that isn't there. Because I feel like I have to move. Or else I will explode. Are you telling me people that go to the gym, they don't wiggle? They don't move their body? And they feel the need to move? The Wiggles would turn into come on and summon the Steon? Wiggle, 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 do. Do, do, do. Wiggle, 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 do. Do, do, do. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's aerobics, low-key. No, I don't think it's anywhere close enough. It's like the slightest. It's like bouncing on my heels, kind of. Nori, nori. Let's see. Nori is a seaweed and Tsukimi is also from the sea, so it makes sense for her to be Nori Nori! That is true. Someone did mention I am a jellyfish. They are pretty bumpin'. There is a 6 song in SpongeBob that is for the jellyfish. Do, 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 do. Ooh. My TBD wire is one of those great emotes. It truly shows off what it's like to be me. Campfire song? This song? Which song? Goat! Emote! Oh my gosh, that rhyme. I only make the best of emote Stornians. The best. That's a lie. Not all of my emotes are the best. But we've got some very good ones. We've definitely got good ones. Oh, that cleaned up quite nicely. Hey. Ooh. It looks so good. And I'm pretty sure we can do this. Well, maybe not. Wait, there we go. Ah! He still has no head. Oh wait, we can give him his scarf at least. Let me zoom out. You might see my blankie, but that's okay. There he is. Yeah, I saw the person that did the dry brush to make it look like an actual, like, the bronze... like, bronzed metal. Oh my god, it looks so good. I have to say, I slightly fixed the colors, not too much. I basically just went back to factory and like only slightly altered it. But I don't mind. I am a fan of the Global Gundam colors. So having everything look like it's Global Gundam and my camera is like not actually, it's not a negative for me. I'm not opposed to this. Yeah, so we've got his head left. And then we've got his weapon and his little dudes. He's got a bunch of small versions of himself. And guys, once we do the head, we can do this with him. Have you tried Chinese pummel kits? The Astro Boy kit. The giant as heck Astro Boy kit, I believe, was Chinese maker. And I want to say that one of the... I think my Tekkaman blade. Is it Tekkaman blade or is it something else? I know, the Tekkaman blade. I'll have to check. I want to say that my Tekkaman blade kit was a Chinese kit. That left a lot to be desired. But Astro Boy was an amazing kit. I've only sad though I went to go turn him on because I keep having like my Christmas lights on. So I went to go turn on Astro Boy and I think his batteries died. I think I have to replace his batteries, which makes me sad. I want him to line up for Christmas. Yeah, Orange Cat Industry was behind the Tekken Man Blade kit I have, and it was really tight. It was very, very tight to an annoying degree. Astro Boy died? No, it's okay. He's like in cryo sleep, you know? He's still alive. Everything's still okay. If we just switch out his battery, he'll come right back to life. He's just asleep. He's sleepy. He's so wiggly. Hey, can he like put his hands on his hips? Not much. Guys, it's Ultraman! You can tease personally. This is his. It's my turn on the Xbox. Look, and then of course, ta-da! He can T-pose. You actually have to kind of work to make his arms like perfectly parallel. He's such a wiggly ball boy. Not the Headless Horseman, it's the Headless Mandala Gundam! It is. Because for some reason, they have his head be one of the last things that we build. It's the last thing of the main body that we build, and then we make all the extras, but that's kind of weird. It's interesting that they decided to do that. Like, what compelled them to do that? So you can get those Eastern model Mega Man Zero kits. Just gotta keep an eye out. I know Hobby Japan usually has those kits available. I'm not sure where else. No. I like them. Can't think of anything that we've had bad with this kit so far. It's good. Once again, Peem HG from P Bandai G Gundam set. And they've hidden it behind P Bandai. Why would they do this? Why are they doing this, Tony's? Why do they keep hiding Peem behind P? Why is the Peem behind the P? It's all wrong. It's all wrong. They shouldn't do this to us. I can't believe it. What? This is 34. It's pretty early, but we might as well head out. We can find someone to raid instead. Wait. Let me stop the music on my side. There we go. Thank you, Adonians. Oh yeah, the rare raid too. For stopping by today. For joining me to build more Mandala Gundam. We'll probably be finishing him next week. Unless like a catastrophe happens. But but I don't think it will. Why do I have put in multiple places? Anyways, let's see, where do I want to go? Twitch! I'm streaming on Twitch right now. Aside from some weird jellyfish thing. Gross. Ew. Nobody is building. Wait? That's a lie. Well, no, it's not a lie. Nobody's building Gunpla. But there are people building LuKremBo. Yeah, so get the raid 2 ready. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Where'd they go? Where are they at? Okay, we've got the raid ready. Right. And now, let's see, for the rest of this week, tomorrow evening, we've got Snatcher, and then this weekend, we've got Parasite, even Super Robot Wars. Why? I'm glad you enjoyed your stay. I'm glad. Yes. Like I said, we'll probably be finishing this boy next week. And if we finish him early, which is very possible, I have other kits that have they're not done. Whether it be stickers or literally just like, I've got a kit that is missing a leg. So, you know, and missing a leg and like a back burner, so we can finish the kits like that if we finish early. I've got stuff. So until next time, wherever it may be, whenever it may be, ever it may be, let's give me, to keep me.
We're jumping onto White Base!